that some of the coolest startups have come up on cloud, both on Azure and AWS. But you as a solution architect, you meet a lot of startups, you help them ramp up to this. What are some of the most common mistakes you have seen startups make when they are thinking of cloud?
Yeah, great question. I guess the first mistake and the most common one across startups or otherwise is thinking of cloud as just a cool technology to adopt because everyone's adopting it, or it's a buzzword, or you keep hearing it at events like these, or read it in the newspaper, or hear it on radio, or see it on TV. But most likely it's kind of deciding the cloud and designing your low-hanging fruits as to how you want to leverage the cloud. If you're just using the cloud as just another hosting platform and thinking of it as a platform that saves you money, then it's really not leveraging the key tenets of the cloud, right? To give you a very quick example, Instagram, right? A great startup example, most popular use case, everyone's aware of it, and the famous story of the Facebook takeover. Instagram actually ran on the cloud. They started off on the cloud and still run on the cloud on AWS. When they started off, they had 3 engineers, they're co-founders, right? And they started on the cloud. They were managing this significantly large infrastructure on it. And this was before their Facebook app launched. And then about a few years from their launch, they actually launched a Facebook app, and obviously the entire platform went viral, and they had hundreds and thousands of users across the platform. They still continued to have 3 engineers managing this entire infrastructure. Till about the takeover from Facebook, when they were, I think, a 12-member company, there were just 3 or 4 engineers managing this massive setup on their own, independently, on their cloud. In a recent, I think it was start of last year, January of last year, they were doing this meetup in the New York area. And they went through a 120 slide deck of their architecture and how they developed the cloud and how they leverage the cloud benefits. And at the end, during Q&A, there was a gentleman who raised his hand and asked a question. If we give you a choice as Instagram, if you were to go back in time to get a choice, would you do some things differently? Do you regret a certain amount of things that you do? Would you choose another cloud platform? Would you choose another technology and not go on the cloud? Would you do it differently? And one of the co-founders had an interesting answer. He said, remember, for a long time, we had just 3 co-founders and 3 engineers manage this entire infrastructure. That's because we had a 4th engineer who was huge, and that was the cloud. And now, when you think of the story, does cost be the first factor that comes to mind? Probably not. It's a lot of other things. Automation, it's the number of people managing it. It's the scale which they achieve overnight without even kind of breaking a sweat. So I guess thinking of the cloud as just another platform to save cost and just hosting it is probably the most common mistake most startups or even enterprises make. It's about leveraging the key tenets of it once you move to the cloud and designing your application elastically. You're going to leverage those tenets and then grow, scale along with the cloud, APIs and services as you go.
I agree with what you're saying. Trying to leverage whatever you have in public cloud is the thing which we see with our customers, the problem which our customers have when they're thinking about the cloud strategy is, again, they just want to move their website into Amazon or Rackspace and they just want to host it from there. Now, they don't understand the elasticity a cloud provides, the fail-safe, disaster recovery, and all the different kinds of enterprise class features which a public or a private cloud provides. And the problem I see with people is they don't understand that and they just want to move to the cloud because it's a buzzword. It's a matter of getting to know what all the benefits you get, the REST API and everything, and how much easier they can make life.